Super Sausage Sunday, no GTR. Triumph Explorer XC, so Tiger Explorer 1215, heated seat. Love this idea. Heated grips, even better. Wait till we get on the dual carriageway. Cruise control. Garmin sat-nav. It is chucking it down the rain. And what better place to be than on an adventure bike. Oh, I'm gonna love this. Do like this bike. Would I trade the GTR for this? I'm in two minds now. I will let you know when I finish the run. I really like this. Rat style pegs as well. Don't half grip your feet. God, Jesus. But it is absolutely gorgeous. And it can flick around like the proverbial in wet weather. This handles so much better in the wet weather than my GTR. And it's got that Triumph whine. I can see what Zhead said about he loves his Tiger 900. This is the bigger baby. This is 12. I am so tucked into this tank. I've got all that storage behind me as well, which is absolutely wonderful. And I did knock the mirror when I got on the bike, but you can't flick this through the roundabouts. Oh, and I can feel that heated seat working on the backside as well. This is nice. This is like the I would say like the poor man's GS. But no, the Triumph is a really nice bike. And if you happen to be sort of going away for festivals or weekend camping, God, you can get some storage on this thing compared to my GTR. And I know exactly what Andy means now about the heated seat on the bike. Mine is warm, but this is like, Jesus, it's toasty bum bums. Lovely. So makes a change to be out on something a little bit different, and the big wide bars on this, you can really make this bike handle. Now we've moved the mic about. I've got the mic inside my cheek pad because it's raining, and they said DJI mic is not waterproof. But so easy to just get into the controls on the back brake on this. Jesus, it pulls you down compared to the GTR, which is like you might as well put a piece of butter on a wood block and then try and stop your back wheel. This is so much better to ride. I like this. I really like this. I think I've said that about 5 times now. But the front brake on this, ooh, that pull you down. And it's on low seat height, and I can flat foot this bike no problem. GTR does throw my legs out a little bit, so I am sort of semi tiptoed on my GTR, and that is on the lowest seat mode as well. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So what are we doing? We are having a run to the Super Sausage, which is going to be fun because I believe Vincent's meeting me down there as well on his Sinis terrain after we fixed it, because he said it's running really well, as good as the day he bought it, which is a good thing. So just shows job well done, RB, figuring that one out, that it was the throttle position centre, math centre. Right, we're away, toasty bum bums. Now, you wouldn't have thought that little screen compared to mine deflects a lot of air, but it does. It's really quiet behind the screen. Getting a little bit from the sides, a little bit of buffeting. But I want to try out this cruise control. I'm just fiddling with all the buttons. I like this idea. Dirty great big fog lights to the front, and it then I'll make people know that you are coming down the road. Yeah, we'll turn them off, don't need them. So 6-speed box. Let's sit it at 70 mile an hour and figure out how to, I think you press that one. There we go. It's set. Look at that. Oh, love it. I mean, you can literally touch the throttle, job done. Or hit resume. Oh yeah, you could just sit here all day, you haven't got to hold the throttle back. And I'm within my 10%, so. Oh, this is glorious. This is glorious. Cruise control on a bike. Why did they never ever put a cruise control on the GTR? That is the one thing that baffles me. One of the top hyper tourers, and you couldn't be bothered to put a cruise control on the bike. I know you can get an aftermarket one, but beggars belief that there is no cruise control on a GTR, and no walk run on this because this is a sales bike. So I'm going to take my time. We're going to have a nice steady puddle down to the Super Sausage, and then, believe it or not, when I come out of Super Sausage, I am going to find some country lanes. I am going to take this down what it should go down, a proper road, to check out what it is like and how it handles. But 4,000 RPM, and I am sitting at 75 mile an hour within my 10%. So, and obviously with the sat nav you can just sit here cruise all day, but they always say that you get cold on a bike and you lose a lot of the heat, believe it or not, out your backside. And this heated seat, I tell you what, it is so hot compared to mine. I've got it in setting 2, which is the hottest. Mine is just on and off, and it's warm. You can feel there's a little bit of warmth there, but this thing is toasty hot. And these bar grips, just behind them, these bark buster covers that they've got, it doesn't half keep the wind off your hands. It is really nice. Noddy nod. So yeah, definitely adventure bike is the thing to go for. This has only done 16,600 miles. Love it, absolutely love it. And I did give it a little bit of a clean yesterday. Feels like, well, it's a sail bike, you don't need to clean it that much. I just like a little bit of care and attention on the bike. So we cleaned all the exhaust up yesterday, I did all the sump tray on it. This is absolutely beautiful. Love it. And even though I'm a Kawasaki nut, I'm starting to get a bit partial to this bike now. Anyway, we're going to roll the Super Sausage, and I will catch you when we get there. So I'll see you in a few.
A few moments later.
And lo and behold, look who I've just caught up with. I spot a sinister raid in front of me. It's Vincent. Yes, it's VJ Biker. Right. He's going to get a shock in a minute. Puddling along at 46 mile an hour on his little 125. Hello, buddy. Right, let me get the Super Sausage and get the coffees in for him. Oh, morning, Vincent. Alright. He's going to watch that metal song. You were only doing 46 mile an hour. Yes, you were. But love this bike. Absolutely love this bike. I wonder who's going to be at the Sausage this morning, because it's absolutely teeming it earlier. It's eased off for a bit, but wet weather gear. Got my boots on. I've got heated grips, I've got heated seat. I am happy as Larry, or as happy as a pig in a poo patch. There's about 2 bikes here. Who would have thought it? Oh, there's a couple out the front. Yeah, it's raining, I ain't coming out. I'm a fair weather biker, you Wallies. And look who it is. It's the other members of the crew. It's our very own Mr. Slow. So, let's go forward and see Steve. There he is. Z650. Good morning. And here comes Vincent on his terrain. Bless him. Right. So there she is, that's the Explorer. Heated grips, heated seat, cruise control, and loving it. We're going for brekkie in the marquee because the weather's not looking that good. There's Vincent and the train we just went past. We'll catch you in a few, guys, once we've had some food and a cuppa, and of course the obligatory cigarette. See you soon, take care.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So, Super Sausage, we're very quiet. Steve Slowbone's down there this morning, Vincent. So, where can we go? We are going to find, now it's raining, some country lanes and go and have a ride. And let's put the heated grips on. Heated seat is on already, that's preset. And I'm going to find some back roads in a minute and go and have a ride around and get the bike wet. Why not? It's an adventure bike, let's have some fun. So, not a lot of Super Sausage do, but sit and chat, and I'd rather get out and have a ride now. So I'm going to find a country lane and we're going to go and have a little bit of a bimble around and see what I can find somewhere. Now I know somewhere down here is a turn off where I can get in loads and loads of back roads. Could have gone down that farm track and had a bit of fun. Or gone off road in the field. And I've got 36 miles worth of fuel in the tank, so a 5 or 6 mile bimble around, it's worth doing. These bar grips are lovely and warm. And this thing just poddles along. And I wonder if it's remembered the cruise control settings. No, it hasn't. It goes off when you turn the ignition off. That's a shame. But this is glorious. That triple whine underneath. You can just hear it in the distance. But God, it's got some power for a 1200. I would say it's nearly the equivalent of the 1250 BMW. So definitely something worth investing in if you want one of these. I like this. I really like this. And I've said that about 20 times now. And I can flat foot. That's the best thing. This is beautiful. So we're going to have a wander around. Find a little bit of country road and have a run out. And look at that, third gear pull away. How good was that? I just wanted to see if it would stall or if I could just pull away in third gear. No, it does the business. Really does. So, we're going to go down through the back of Old Stratford because I know there are some country lanes down here that I can have a little bit of fun with. But third gear, just cruising around, low revs, but the power's there when you want it. Ooh yeah. And I've got a feeling I may have to put some fuel on before I go back to the garage, so RB's going to have to pay for the fuel on this bike. Going to use it, pay for the fuel. Come on, peoples. And it makes all the difference having a heated seat and some heated bar grips to the comfort on you. Right, we'll catch up in a few when I find this country lane.
A few moments later.
So, country lanes, yay. This is down the back of RB's house, yay. I know the roads down here as well. But these roads are absolutely horrible. Means I can get the visor out. It's absolutely hammering it down the rain. Puddles everywhere. Roads are wet. There's dirt. There's mud. Is this Explorer doing the job? Oh God, yeah. And it pulls like a freight train. Love it. Gonna have to keep wiping the camera every now and then because it is absolutely horrendous out here. Just the weather you need for an adventure bike, and I'm loving it now. Right, we're under the trees. Potholes, ruts, mud, horse poo, dead badgers probably, and cats and squirrels, and that is Quadzilla, or Quadrenalin, or whatever they call it. That's the quad centre. Oh, big puddle, oh, wet foot, that went straight down the front of my boot. Right. Unsuitable for HGVs. Look at this. Stand up on the pegs. I can actually sit down to this. She's not moving. She is just sat there in the mud. Great little country lane to explore. This is the sort of stuff that I love doing. Look at it. Horse crap everywhere. Loads of mud, gravel. And this Explorer's just sitting here. Oh, a little bit of a wander. Hey! This is glorious. Love it. Be better if it was a bit drier. There we are. Stand up on the pegs a bit. But this is what an adventure bike is for. Country lanes. Shed loads of gravel. Loads of potholes. And it just sits there. Didn't want to do the ABR festival and sort. We're doing Wild Bad. If this hasn't sold, I'm taking this to Wild Bad. Look at it. Oh, that back wheel. That's wandering. Love it. Way. A little bit of a wheel pop over the top. Yes, where should we go next? Oh, yes. Let's talk about this place. This is Great Brick Hill. Old-fashioned 12th century church just up to the left there. I'll get the visor back down now. It's unsteamed a bit. And there's some glorious little back lanes around the villages up here. We can just blat it open. Suspension on this is so good. Right, let's go down past what I call Millionaire's Row, and I'm just coming in on the back brake. That back brake is so darn good. Right, country lane again. Let's have a little bit of a guided tour before I decide to head back. I am soaked to the skin. It's absolutely, and I'm loving it. My bum is lovely and warm, and it's keeping the whole of my body hot. Get the visor up again. I am fogging up. Even though I've got a pin lock in, it's fogging up like the proverbial because there's just so much water coming down. Needs a bit of fairy liquid on the inside of the screen, I think. Round the top we go. And people are out jogging in this weather. Good God. Rather you than me. Give the visor a bit of a wipe off. There we go. So, Millionaire's Row. Oh, he's going there, is he? Are you going into Millionaire's Row? So that's Lower Rectory Farm, and just down here are the £1 million houses. So this is just off of Stoke Hammond now. So we come down from Great Brick Hill. We're into a place called Stoke Hammond. And I'm fogging up again. Oh, damn visor. Right, here we go. £1 million houses. That's the bungalow with a water wheel. Massive Great River there. And then this one, look at the size of that. That's actually built on stilts in the middle of the lake. That is a glorious house. And then coming up here, back end's wandering again on all that mud, is the caravan park. Who'd want to come away on holiday to a caravan park in Milton Keynes? But each to their own. Little humpback bridge, and we always do the obligatory give the horn a bib as we come over the top of the bridge, just to let on people know that I am there. Right, let's pull down here, check the road. Yeah. Oh, visor is all fogged up on the inside, the camera's probably wet. There we go, have a clean. It is absolutely hammering it. Let's get a bit of wind on the visor. There we go. Get a bit of wind across your face and it gets rid of all the rain. Hey, and I'm unfogging now. Happy days. So, I'm going to head back to the garage. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to probably have to clean it now it's all dirty. But I'm loving this adventure, Tiger Explorer. Keep calling it Tiger Adventurer. Loving the Explorer. 1215. Beautiful bike. So this one is up for sale if you fancy a little bit of it. 16,000 miles, and I've just figured out on this, it's got self-cancelling indicators. It's like, how cool is that? And the fact that I'm always forgetting to indicate and turn them off, it's got self-cancelling ones. Yay! Another bonus. Heated grip, seated seat, cruise control, self-cancelling indicators. Apart from I need a new crash helmet, this one keeps fogging. Or it needs cleaning. And the camera's probably wet, but at least the Osmo Action is waterproof. Which is more than your GoPro is. Yay! So, whatever you're doing this weekend, have yourself a good one. Be well, ride safe, and from a very wet RV covered in mud, it's a big goodbye from me. Stop recording.